Hello, I hope you are smiling and having a lovely day wherever you are. Today, I want to share with you a few tips on how to prioritize your mental health. You don't have to have been diagnosed with a mental health issue or condition or have mental health issues in your family, like when the doctor asks at an appointment. To prioritize and take care of your mental health is just as important, if not maybe even more important, than doing the same for your physical health. I know a lot of people eat healthy and work out and take certain vitamins and herbs, and there are an array of things. And we do that to look after our bodies, to prevent ourselves from being sick so that we can be energetic, live longer, and the list goes on. And it's the same with our mental health. There are things that we should be doing regularly, if not daily, to look after our minds and our brains and to make sure that our emotional well-being is being taken care of and put first. Is so important. It affects everything. How you feel affects how you relate to people, how you go about your day, and the kind of energy that you put out into this world. A lot of the time, we know that there's things that have happened to us or happened around us or things that we haven't quite come to terms with from our past. And we can feel that those things still haunt us and hold us down a little bit. That alone can affect your mental and emotional health. And I know that it can sound a little bit intense to say we've got to deal with those things, but at some point we definitely do. But to make sure that you are minimizing any of the negative outward effects that those things can have, and to make sure that despite what medications might be prescribed, you do understand that medication covers a wound and doesn't actually clean out the area like with a plaster, then there's things that you're gonna have to do, and there's things that will be fun to do to make sure that you're putting number one first. You and the upliftment of your soul. So today I'm gonna share 5 tips, my top tips. Actually, I shouldn't have said that in case I forget something or leave something out, but 5 tips to help you practice this and put your mental health as a priority and look after it, nurture it. And just so you know that you are making actual steps towards benefiting yourself inwardly. So, number 1, speak life over yourself. This can sound weird if you're not used to it, but get some affirmations going. Get some statements ready that you can start to speak over yourself when you're feeling like you need a bit of encouragement. How many times have you found that you could just have one conversation and the person that you're speaking to can just make you feel so uplifted so quick by just giving you some encouragement or a little bit of comfort? Well, you can do that for yourself every single day. Even if you just had 5 statements: I am amazing, I'm doing a great job, I am way better than I think, I am worthy, and I am loved and lovable. Even if you just had those 5 and you spoke them over yourself every day and reminded yourself during a difficult time or a lonely time or a time of doubt, the change that would happen in your life as you start to believe those things and actually act like they're true is incredible. So speak life over yourself. Number 2, watch what you eat. Now, I'm not saying count your calories and go into obsessive dieting or anything like that, but drink more water and make sure that you are eating foods that are full of vitamins. And if you have to research which ones produce happy hormones and help with foggy mind and heaviness, then do that. Look at what you're eating, because it all starts within the gut. If you are not drinking enough water to purify your blood and to get rid of toxins, you will suffer physically and mentally. And the same with your food. If you are not eating the right things, you are going to feel it. You will have crashes, you will feel heavy, and you could even have intolerances to certain things and you don't actually know. So put a little bit more thought into what you're eating and make sure that you're drinking at least 2 liters of water a day. Number 3, spend some time getting to know yourself. I know you're probably thinking, but I'm with myself every day. Of course I know myself. Do you ask yourself questions? Do you ask yourself how you are, how you're feeling? Ask yourself. I'm not saying get into the mirror and chat out loud, even though I do and would if I was you. But get a journal, write down how you're feeling. Ask yourself every morning, how do I feel today? And answer the question honestly. Or how did I feel yesterday? What was the best thing that happened yesterday? What's the best thing I'm looking forward to the rest of this year? Talk to yourself, get to know yourself, write your feelings down. It's therapeutic and you deserve the effort. You deserve to know where you're at. And that's a great way to do it. If you don't have the opportunity to talk to people every day about how you feel, or you often feel like a burden for doing so, because we all do at times, then you do it for you. Write down how you're feeling, get some journaling going, release some of your emotions, interests, and just your thoughts out on paper. It's amazing to look back onto. Number 4, reconnect with things that make you happy. Do you like to paint? Do you like to sing? Do you like to listen to music? Do you like to dance? Do you like to cook? Do you like to walk? Do you like to hike? Do you like to swim? What do you like to do that you sometimes feel like you don't have the time to do, or that you're not into anymore because you're a big adult now? We've all got things that from our childhoods we used to love doing, but we just kind of lose the love for, or we don't have enough time to do them. Mine was painting. I used to love art when I was younger, but frustration and self-doubt made me just think that I weren't good at it. And I didn't like the emotions that came with it because it was a lot. But as I've got older and I've learned how to really be present with myself, I've started painting again, and the release and the joy is just life-changing. It's helped me to really clear my mind, calm down at times. And I know that there's things that you've probably pushed to the side, an instrument you used to love to play, a book you used to like to read, reading in general, whatever it might be. Find something that you enjoy to do that makes you feel at one with yourself and present with yourself, and gives you the time to focus on yourself and see yourself in a creative and childlike way. Figure out what it is. And if you've got into journaling, like I just said a second ago, write down, what are you good at? What do you enjoy to do? What makes you happy? Do more of it. And number 5, which is a good way to round all of it up, is a morning routine. A great way to make sure that you're prioritizing your mental health is to look at how you start your day. This is how you prioritize the quality of your life in general. How are you spending your morning? What do you do first? Do you pick up your phone? Because I'd advise to maybe spend the first hour of your day away from it. I know autopilot says pick it up, it's the most important thing in the world. Or there could be loads of people that really need you right now. But if it hasn't rung and you've got everything you need, then try not to pick up your phone for at least an hour. Spend your morning on you. If you've got children and you can spend a bit of time alone before tending to your responsibilities at home, then try and do that. If your children do wake up super early, I understand why. Your sleep is vital. But do find some time during the day, whether it be 15 minutes, an hour, where you spend it on yourself and you think, what do I do? Well, do everything that I've just mentioned. Write down some affirmations, speak them over your life, write down some intentions for your day, plan what you want your day, week, month to look like, include some goodness, listen to some music that uplifts you, do a bit of painting if you like art, listen to a podcast that makes you laugh, watch an episode of a show that makes you feel cozy, whatever it might be. Spend some time on yourself in the morning. Get a couple of glasses of water down you, some fruit, something that makes you feel light and energetic. Not too energetic though, so don't have refined sugar. Spend some time on you. Start your day right, and start it by filling yourself up with goodness, and try and refrain from automatically taking in loads of unnecessary information. I know social media can be amazing if you're following good accounts, but we can't help what we see sometimes. So do make sure that your phone isn't the first thing you pick up. Spend a little bit of time creating a morning routine that can lead you into your day in a positive, uplifting way. I know all of this can just sound like regular activities, but if you make a habit of doing all of the things I've mentioned, from the journaling to the speaking life to the drinking more water and listening to music and reconnecting with your hobbies and going for walks, you'll be good. Enjoy it. and have a beautiful day.